strategy unknown in Arabia. When the Quraysh arrived, they were shocked. Their horses could not cross. They waited for weeks. Allah sent a powerful wind. It blew their tents, their fires, their food. They left in fear. The Muslims had won without a major fight, and now Islam was stronger than ever. Soon after, the Prophet decided to go to Mecca, not for war, but for peace. He and 1,400 companions went, wearing simple clothes, ready to perform Umrah, the minor pilgrimage. But the Quraysh blocked them. After tense talks, both sides agreed to a peace treaty, the Treaty of Huda. Some Muslims felt disappointed. They wanted to enter Mecca, but the Prophet said, "This is a victory." And he was right. In the peace that followed, more people entered Islam than in all the years of war. The message was spreading. Hearts were opening until finally one day, the Quraysh broke the treaty. And now it was time. The Prophet gathered 10,000 Muslims, the largest Muslim army so far. They marched toward Mecca, not to destroy but to restore truth. When they entered the city, the Quraysh were shocked. But instead of revenge, the Prophet said, "Today is the day of mercy." He forgave them all. He walked to the Kaaba. He entered and removed all the 360 idols. He said, "Truth has come. Falsehood has vanished." And he stood before the people of Mecca and said, "What do you think I will do with you?" They replied, "You are a noble brother, son of a noble brother." And he said, "Go, you are free." That day, the people who had once tried to kill him now wept and accepted Islam. He returned to the city where he had been insulted, hurt, and attacked, and he returned with forgiveness. In the next few years, Islam spread across Arabia. Tribes came from every direction to accept the message. And then one day, the Prophet received a new verse. "This day I have perfected for you your religion and completed my favor upon you, and have chosen for you Islam as your way." It was the final message. Shortly after, the Prophet fell ill. His fever rose. He was weak. He led the prayers as long as he could. Then he passed the roll to Abu Bakr. On his final day, he lifted the curtain from his room and saw the Muslims praying together. He smiled. That was his last moment. Soon after, the greatest man to ever walk this earth returned to his Lord. He was buried in the room of his wife Aisha, beside the mosque he built with his own hands. The city of Medina wept. The world had lost its guide, but his light never went out. Final lessons from the life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. 1. He was born an orphan but changed the world. You don't need perfect conditions, you need purpose. 2. He lost everything: his parents, wife, children, support, but never gave up. Strength is not in your body, it's in your heart. 3. He forgave his enemies when he could have destroyed them. True power is not revenge, it's mercy. 4. He didn't ask for money or fame. He wanted to lift others, not himself. 5. He taught us to pray, to forgive, to stand for justice, to serve the poor,